Welcome to the Bougie Black Brother Network. Good evening and welcome to Car Wax. I'm Michael, your Bougie Black Brother, and I'm here with my partner in crime, Sean. What's good, brother?
Woody, son.
And we're here for our music review, and something I'm a little excited by. We have two good little champs going on as Tory Lanez and Xxxtentacion. If y'all remember, we had a review of it last year with his inaugural
17.
Yep, his inaugural release that came out in the middle of the year. That we thought would change the game, until a couple of other releases that started with a style that just took it to another level. So we look forward with this. With me being very, very skeptical of what this guy would freaking do. So, what you want to start with there, Sean?
Well, let's go ahead and start with what we thought about the last one.
Yeah. So the last one was, we was talking about it. It was depressing, but unique with the acoustics, and it was a lot of emotion in this, and there was just a lot during the year with new artists showing their feelings, as they say, and
yeah,
it was different.
It was a big year for that last year,
and it was kind of like, whoa, if you're not bearing your feelings, then you're not understanding that you're part of what people are looking for to say, I'm just like you. And there was a lot of artists that was kind of dropping stuff like that. And he came out and he was unique. I liked it. I really liked it. And now there was so many mixed reviews about that. Like, what the fuck is this? This ain't no rap. This is some, the hell is this? I was like, no, it's hip hop. Animal Brown was even talking about that. I said, no, this is some hip hop shit. You just got to be ready for it. And
right.
That's what, my take on the last one was. And it was he was listed as rap or hip hop. Before we talk about this album, so what was your thoughts on that last year?
Yeah, last year's album 17, I thought it was cool. I thought it was real cool for him to kind of bring back that old school rock feel that I grew up on, that he definitely didn't grow up on, but he had to find the sound from, I guess, some of his friends or whatnot, and just kind of picked up on it. But I thought it gave me so much remembrance of Nirvana. It was just cool.
Yeah, so we was impressed by it, and then we started hearing a lot of motherfuckers coming out just like that, which was cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But
right. The time that he put it out was like, okay, he didn't. I wouldn't even say it set the tone, but it definitely was like, oh. It made us turn our heads like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then we went right back to where we was going.
Yep, with everybody else, right?
Yeah, but we did turn, you know what I'm saying, and take notice to it. And that was what was important, and that's why I think we gave it the high number that we gave it.
Exactly. Which turns us to the new release, ? I think that was very appropriate for me, because you don't know what the fuck we was going to get, man. We really didn't know what you was going to get. But here's what I saw was really interesting. They put him on the pop this time. So if you look him up, he's not under hip hop or rap. He's under pop, which I think they trying to market him differently, or the consistent sound that was in there. They kind of was like, let's just say pop, because this guy's still doing a lot of shit that's really, really fucking different.
Right.
So those were the two standouts when I first saw it, because really unique looking album and unique title. So then I put it on. and I'm not even going to the tracks yet, but I'm going to say from 1 to 18, I listened to the album, I think 4 times, and then I was...
Got you.
And then I sat down, and for the 5th time, I sat in my wine room and just fucking listened to it.
Yeah.
But see... Go ahead.
This is what I want to say first and foremost. He fucked me up with that.
Yep.
But this is why he fucked me up with it. Because he's getting the streams.
Mm-hmm.
He really did. This was so methodical in a way that I'm upset. I'm really upset at the fact that the songs were so short. But I'll get into it later.
Yep. So this whole... the body of work in this shit, the way he actually has some hard fucking rap in here. The one that I'm gonna tell you this because this is true. I'm going home and I'm putting on floor 555. And that's the hard screaming. And I got the windows open and he was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, this is such a hard, strong, raw emotion. Spit that shit out. I love this song. It's only 1 minute and 33 seconds. And I'm like, you fucking killing me, man. And it just, and then it moves. And then the Joey Badass was fucking...
comes on.
He comes on, right, you know, numbers in between that. But that Infinity, he comes on and he lays his shit down. And he comes behind him. He's not going to overpower Joey, but he held his own. Because he said, I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
He did.
And we're going to move on.
You're just right.
Move on. He's not trying to compete. He was like, I'm holding my own. This is my shit and I'm going. And then, this was the one that really fucked me up. Then he got the song number 14, I Don't Even Speak Spanish. And this motherfucker comes on with a Spanish, really salsa type feel, and he rolls with that shit with no problem. You can put that on anywhere and you would never know it's this cat right here.
Oh, no. He slid in on that one.
He did, and it was
real
like,
slick.
What
real slick.
Fuck? And then there's so many other ones on there too. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the first time you heard that, you couldn't even really tell it was him in the second verse.
Yep.
You're like, oh, okay, this is nice. Whoa, is this a feature?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the song's so fast, it just you go to the next one, not even worry about it. That was actually one of the longest songs on the album.
Yep, exactly. I was looking at it, I'm like, damn.
That's actually the longest song on the album.
Mm-hmm. And you look through it and be like, what was he doing? But he wanted to try so much shit on here. There was stuff that he did that was similar to the other one. There was stuff that he did that was a little harder on how he, kind of like what he was going through or what he's doing right now. And then he was like, nah, this is some shit that I do with some other people. Here's another rock shit that I'm going with. Here's another this, and here's another that. And this is such an impressive album for me. I was shocked. I was very shocked. I'm continuing to play this because he has so much on it. Well, it was another album that we said there was just so much on here. Vince Staples. It was so much on here that you can continue to listen to because you don't know what he's going to put on.
So for me, I thought it was just the luck of the draw, 17. I was just like, okay, that was cool. You know, we'll see what come out next. Okay, that's what's up.
Yep.
You know, so when he dropped this, it was like, all right, this, you used what you did in your first album and you enhanced it.
Yep.
Right? And then you added just a little, just a couple of more things just for you to be like, here, this is for you to see what I can do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think this, man, looking at the way this was put together, I'm insulted as a consumer, a true hip hopper. I'm insulted because you're giving me a mixtape or you're giving me a 17-track demo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
How fucked up can you be, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, I thought that was, and honestly, I thought that was foul because you too lazy to put up another verse. You know what I'm saying? Or tell the producer to put that bitch on repeat. Just repeat the first verse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make that shit a song, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? People do that shit all the time. There was literally at least 5 to 7 songs on here that he could have just repeated the first verse.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And just put it on again. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe the whole thing out. But he didn't do it
he didn't have
because
to.
of the streams. Because of the streams, dog. That's the only reason why he didn't do it. Because the way it's thought out, these songs are so, he gives you a piece of every song to where you gotta listen to it again.
I got you.
To get the full bite. You know what I'm saying? It's like eating Chinese food.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have some more because like you still hungry.
Yeah, man, the song was so good. It wasn't long enough. Let me listen to it again. It wasn't long enough. Let me listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's number 1 on the Billboard. Now, did you know that? Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Yeah, he's number 1 on the 200 Billboard.
Damn. Okay.
It makes sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
To your point, you gotta keep hearing it because it's so short. It's kind of like, damn, play that shit again.
Clever marketing, but fuck you.
Yeah.
You're finding ways to cheat the game. You know what I'm saying? You're drinking it. But Drake ain't now you gotta respect him now. You know what I'm saying? Because when he first came out, you're like, man, this light-skinned nigga singing and rapping, man, and oh man, fuck this nigga. Man, this nigga lame as hell. He done been here for so long now, it's like, damn, man. LeBron. He LeBron'd it. You gotta respect him. Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying?
But I liked it, bro. I hear what you're saying, but I still fucking impressed by it.
I liked it. I liked it too, man. It was like Atlanta. Oh man, it was like the commercial from Atlanta. And he's like, "Fuck, this shit's good.
This shit's good."
Yeah,
yoo-hoo.
Exactly.
Right.
But you can't be mad at him for it.
You can't.
You see, they was in the studio with the nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you can't be mad at it. You gotta respect the hustle.
You do.
You know, and for me, noticing off the rip, you know how I know this shit, man.
Yep, because you was in the studio. You was in the bitch. So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm looking at it, I'm just like, and I'm listening to it, I'm like, man, this is good. He should have this is good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling after every track. Man, you killing me.
Right.
Man, you killing me. You know what I'm saying? But it takes nothing away from his artistic ways. It's like Basquiat making really, really small pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When we gonna get the full shit? When we gonna get the full shit? Yeah.
But filling the whole wall up with these really small pictures set individually. Man, these are amazing, man. Can you make it bigger? Yeah,
nope.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Next time.
You know what I'm saying? Then next time he makes them a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Oh man, these are great. Yeah, instead of 200, now it's 150. Man.
So let me ask you then. If there was a little longer, well, no, let me just take that shit away. So, Siren and this.
Oh, SYRE.
SYRE and this.
It's different.
Thank you.
It's different,
no,
man.
Thank you for saying that because I didn't want people to say, you know what? I think he came off better than No, he's different.
Yeah, he's different. He's very unique.
But he extended, to your point, he extended what he already did. He didn't try to compete with Siren.
No, he didn't.
This is his, and he made it a better. But he was like, to your point, no, y'all gotta be hungry for this shit. So I'm gonna make it small fucking what are those fucking little meals that they have at the
small appetizers.
Yeah, and you just snipping at it and say, damn, when are we gonna fucking eat? Don't worry about it.
You are eating me.
Yep. Don't worry about it. This is what you eat.
Food.
Yeah, shit. Come next week, we'll have full meals. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
Yeah, I just wanted that because we kind of talked through it to say, when we was doing the Siren that. Let's see if
SYRE.
SYRE. I keep fucking it up on that. when he comes out, let's see if he's going to try to compete with him or he is not going to be able to touch him. No, he was like, I don't have to touch him. This is who I am. I'm just going to add some shit to it, and make it saucy. And he fucking did.
Well, this is another thing I want to say. I think he's a diamond in the rough. I think he's still rough around the edges. He showed more of his creativity, but I still think those edges from the first album are still, a little rough. You know what I'm saying? I just think he was able to create more.
Right.
I just think he needed, but I think going to the future, he will need features because he has creativity. And I think if certain artists reach out to him, I think those rough edges will kind of be more smoothened out.
So I'm going to agree with you. And I'm not sure if he was ready to articulate this or not, but I think because of the shortness of that too, he couldn't put a complete, how do I extend this thought? I'm doing it. Okay, I'm done. And no one is saying, no, bruh, you need to put another bar behind that. You need to put a couple more bars behind.
Right.
He's creative to the point that his thought was done. Okay, let me start something new. Now I'm going to do something about Moonlight. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm done. Hey, now Sad. I want to do something. Except for saying, complete the thought, bruh. You have a topic that you just hit. You need to complete the thought. I think his feature should be bands. Some kind of band that's with him that is known. And then as he works with them, it's going to give it another vibe in the field. And that may bring him up to say, because if you notice, the features made to cut longer anyway. Because they was on there, it extended it, not him extending it on his own.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So I agree with you. I think the maturity is you need to complete your thought. It's not just the snippet of your thought like poetry and say, oh, here's my poetry. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to move on. No, bro, you making cuts, man. These are fucking...
these are good songs.
Yeah. Why are you cutting it off?
Don't waste these. Yep. But he's not wasting them. He's create. You know what, man? This is unfortunate, but this is what might end up happening. This CD went number one. Mm-hmm. We're not the only one that noticed this. I'm not the only one that peeped this.
Yep.
Songs are gonna start getting shorter because of this motherfucker right here and this album.
You think so?
Sorry, dog. Not now. Now I'm only talking about that era, that genre. Hopefully, it don't seep into my genre and the genre after me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry, my era and the era after me. You know what I'm saying? But the era that Xxxtentacion is in. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to be a little more comfortable just putting up one verse. Now, remember, it was 3 verses back in your time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And now my time, everything that got cut short to 2 verses.
Now we down to 1.
Hey, scary, but we may see it, man, and it sucks for real hip hop fans, man, because it's like, damn, man, you're gonna put 30 tracks on here, and all of them just gonna have 1 fucking verse, or 2 verses because you got a feature.
So look at this.
You know what I'm saying?
There's 18 songs, and it's 38 minutes. 18 songs is normally an hour or more.
Yeah.
38 fucking minutes.
Again, I think with people, even bands, like you said, even bands, man, he can just rock out on that second verse.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna have a band with him to rock out with. You know what I'm saying? So I think to your point, that'll be better. Or if he can't get a band, like I said, man, a CeeLo Green, man, I think him being able to talk to a CeeLo Green, man, that might blow his fucking mind and really open him up to some new shit. And that would be beautiful, man. That would be a beautiful next step for him to be able to reach out to somebody or somebody reach out to him. Man, these young kids definitely need these old heads or these artists to reach out, man. So
yep.
I'm crossing my fingers. He just got into some trouble. What happens is anytime black people do some good shit, they try to, reach back and find the fucked up shit that they did. So he actually stayed out of trouble the whole year after he fucked up. But now, since he's number one on the Billboard,
now he's fucking up.
They done pull some old videos. Nah, because he was clean. He was clean, man. They done pull some old videos talking about, he hit women now. You know what I'm saying? Now Fed's back into his bullshit again. So, and the good part is, this money finna come in, and what these white folks finna try to take it again, like they always do when it comes to us. But somebody has to grab him, and get him in some good circles.
Yep.
So he can be comfortable enough to say, I want to do 2 verses.
Yeah.
That's all I want from you.
Or he will do 2 verses, but someone's got to say is, man, why aren't you finishing this off? He said, no, I think this is good enough. No, it's not. I think what you just said was really potent. You need to give us some more. That's all an artist with some tenure or notoriety has to say, that I love that sad, but you're not giving me enough.
Right.
Dude, don't you have a little more to say about this? And he may say, I do. Okay. And then he'll start. Someone has to tell him, you can say more, bro. What you saying is beautiful. And then you don't want people just, getting snippets, because these is almost snippets. Most of these is less than 2 fucking minutes, man. What kind of shit is that?
That's what I'm saying. It's a demo, just a demo tape, man. Mm-hmm. On some real shit. Yep. It's like, you shitted on me, bruh.
No, I got your point. I still loved it though. I still really
marketing genius, bro.
Yeah,
this was a great marketing move. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm probably the only one upset about it, but in the big picture, in the business mind, this is great business, dog. You popped up number one. Easy.
Number one on this bitch. Yep.
Easy. Yep. All you had to do was kind of shorten it up a little bit. Whoever told you to do that, hey, they genius. Hopefully the next one won't be like that. I'm sure the next one ain't gonna be like that. The bad part is he gets himself into some trouble saying the wrong things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also let you know he needs more people, the right people in his circle. So maybe he just, I think the feature with Joey Badass lets us know that, he is reaching out, or people are reaching out to him.
His people, yeah.
And it's getting better, man. So again, dog, I think he's gonna be a cornerstone. I think he's gonna be I ain't gonna call him the new Kid Cudi, but he's gonna be the man.
He's capable of.
If he continue this route and stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He already went through his depressed days, so put music, the DMs, and thank you. So, nigga, you say my life is this song type shit.
Right.
So, he's already has that power. And I just, hope he, stays out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble, stay healthy, and make these masterpieces that you continue to do, man, and continue to change the game.
Yep. And he jumped in and out of genre within this album, and Judah and Carlos Andres, that's that Latino trap guys, So the Latino trap group that's coming out, they threw them right in there with him. So you got name recognition too. So he has the opportunity to jump in and out of, because I haven't seen him on any features. Have you seen him on any features?
Xxxtentacion?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But he got some decent names up in here that I'm kind of like, let's see if we can get him or hear him on some other folks, because that'll give him some opportunity, I think. Because I think you made a great point that he needs the maturity to say, complete a thought. He's at the age range of, I got to do it fast and move on. Quick, fast. I got to eat fast and move on. I got to do this fast. And if he gets with some people who's like, nah, you got to do a 3-minute track. You got to do a 4-minute track. Especially, you got to do a 4-minute track if you got a feature. But you got to do a 3-minute track if you by your goddamn self. Dude, you can't just give up on and just say, "Oh, I'm good. I do poetry."
Right.
Bitch, no, man. This is a release for people. Like you said, you fucking over your fans. You fucking over people who wants to hear some really quality shit that you're putting out. Completely. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying it feels incomplete, to your point. And he just needs to be around some people to point that out. And I think he's going to be moving to the next level because he has the talent to do it. He just has to do it. So, rating. I fucking love this album, bro. And I'm still playing the shit out of it. So I can just continue to listen to, and then point out, oh, that's one of my favorites right there. Oh, that one is really hard like that. Mm-hmm. And I can do that, which is really, really cool. But
that's cool, man. The 9, that's what's up.
Yeah. I'll tell you this too. I really had low expectations. So from last year. So okay. This is why I'm kind of like so hype on this, because it really smacked me in the face to say, dude, if you really thought he was impressive last year, this is what he did. So give him the credit. So that's why he's at a 9 for me.
Awesome. Well, again, I personally feel like he was able to capture the lightning in the bottle again, and give me some eyebrow raising good music, man. Like, I was really impressed by it, man. And again, I feel like he has an opportunity to be a cornerstone in this new era of hip hop. Mm-hmm. He's got it. With nobody really, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With everybody waiting on him to fuck up and being like, oh shit, that was nice. You know what? I'm gonna end up picking up the phone. When I get unbusy and I pop this tape in again, I'm finna call this motherfucker. So yeah. I think he's getting those calls. This project was not as dark as the last one. It was another creative project, man.
Entertaining. Very entertaining.
Could it have been longer? Yes. Mm-hmm. Was it necessary to be longer? No, because he put 18 tracks on there, 17 tracks on there. So that's what offsets it being long. Mm-hmm. I think that's why they try to accommodate for it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Thinking marketing, thinking business. And I just think he needs to have more features. If he was able to get like more legitimate features, this would have been like a wow for me. But I will give it more than I gave it last year, because it wasn't so dark. Mm-hmm. This was a better album than the last album.
Absolutely.
It was definitely, like you said, part of a series. I think this is definitely part of something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So mm-hmm. I gave the first one an 8. I'll give this an 8.5. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Respectfully. Respectfully give it an 8.5, dog.
Right. But I understand your point, because again, as an artist that goes into the studio and going, hey, look, no, go back in. We need another verse. That they're saying, bro, you're not done. Get back and fucking in there. Mm-hmm. Or, yo, okay, good. We're going to put that last one in there too. Let's just extend the beat on that, or let's put this in there. Where he was kind of like, oh, good, let's move on. And the producers and all are like I'm sure? Good with that. You sure? Yep.
Right.
Okay.
You sure?
Here's the next beat.
Gonna keep that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you sure you don't want me to loop it? Nah, we're gonna keep it just like that.
And move on.
That's done.
Yep.
This is done? like I'm sure the producer said that a million times.
Right,
look,
right.
We done? You sure? We done?
But the producers got what they wanted, because their production is going to be heard. And they'd be like, yo, the producing in here is really hot. Good. Yeah. Move on. I don't need to hear that, dude. But y'all know I can lay down some fucking tracks.
Yeah. True.
So, yeah. So 8.5 and 9. And my 9 is strong. So, for me. And, and I kind of explain why. Sure. Stay tuned for Car Wax with our second part of our music review with Tory Lanez. See you.